Good, Greg.
Wow.
Good morning.
Oh.
Okay, we have a special Halloween situation here. good, good morning to all our viewers.
All over the world. This is Garage Door Politics, and today is Sunday, October 28th. And what a scary week we had. Coinciding with Halloween, which was sad. We had a hate crime in Kentucky where a gentleman shot two African Americans, white gentlemen, and then we had the mail bombs, and the bomber caught, and then tragically yesterday in Pittsburgh we had
The attack in the synagogue in Pittsburgh.
and 11 people lost their lives. So I don't know, Louis. I don't know what to do here. It seems like we're a nation divided. We are a nation
Completely.
completely.
And everybody, the way we see what is going on now is all those deranged people that before they didn't have much to raise up, now they are raising up because of speeches that shouldn't be speeches in front of the TVs. And
Well, who's making the speeches?
he started out with Mr. Trump. And the so-called media,
Mainstream media.
well, Trump calls fake media everybody, but his tweets.
Are we
His
fake?
tweets are okay.
Are we fake?
He might come up after us
I don't know. What have we done wrong?
because we talk about him
Oh.
and he doesn't like it. Whoever talks about him, he doesn't like it. He's just me.
So
Oh, low Q.
so
Low IQ.
so-
He's the highest.
so all
600.
these things that happen in this country are the president's fault.
He started out.
Okay.
But we got to a point that is everybody
On both sides.
on both sides of the aisle.
And you know the midterms are coming up, and I believe all of this is
Man.
because of that.
This is good.
You-
I hope.
You know how much campaign stuff I get every day? I get 4 or 5 pieces in the mail every
We've
day.
never seen anything like that before.
And on TV too. It's just
It's overwhelming.
I can see why the hate is being stirred up because and I blame both sides. I blame both sides for it, Republicans
Because-
and Democrats.
Comes from the Republican and now it's coming from the Democrat.
And it's
Right.
amplified by the media.
And
Amplified.
the media is right in there, sucking up everything and exploding it up. Oh my God, this is crazy. This is crazy. We can't keep going like that,
No.
Mr. County.
Do you think if it keeps going, do you think there's a possibility our country could slip into some type of anarchy situation? Anarchy?
What did that tell you, I think 1 or 2 years ago? The way I see it, this country is going down like what happened with the Roman Empire.
So we're falling from within.
Just like the Roman Empire.
Well,
I already told you we have become, after the war, World War II, without even asking, we have become the second empire, Roman Empire. In 1800, Charlemagne tried it, he never got it. Then we had Napoleon, that was his idea. Get there, the second Roman Empire, he never got it. Hitler did it, he never got it. The one who never thought, United States, got it. But the problem is, the first Roman Empire took 1,000 years to fall. Things are going so fast nowadays that United States is take about less than 100 years. And what happened with the Roman Empire? First one, start to fall with cracks within their society, within inside. And it's happening here now.
Well, this is what,
History repeats itself.
well, but it's being sped up because now we have more social media, we have more news outlets, we have a lot of people with different agendas that are on TV. There's
1,000 years ago, they didn't have media.
they didn't have Facebook.
They didn't have
They
Facebook,
didn't have any of that.
Twitter,
So,
whatever.
But anyway,
Twitter.
I saw something after the shooting yesterday in Pittsburgh on one of the news outlets. I'm not going to name it, but they were saying they had some kind of doctor professor on, and they were saying, now, how can you spot a white supremacist? And the gentleman pretty much gave a description of about, I don't know, 20 million of us here in the United States. And I probably fit the description, but I'm not a white supremacist. Never have been, never will be. And so now that worries me, because now if the media is influencing people, which I think they are, that, you know, what happens if I pull up to a stoplight? What happens if I pull up to a stoplight and somebody says,
may come and shoot you
I don't know.
for no reason.
And I you know, it's got me to the point now that
You are afraid to go out.
you know, it blows my mind. It boggles my mind that media is so powerful in this country that they can do that.
Has been
And they can,
for over 150 years.
but now it's even amplified more because of all the different ways you can get it.
Right.
Right. So now they
Mean-
become even more powerful.
100 years ago, people didn't have the a way.
Newspaper is all they had.
That's all.
That's all. And
There was very limited. Now we know. We extrapolate throughout different kind of medias.
well, we've got to the point now. You know,
You got to a
just
point
like
that
today on CNN, I saw that they were saying, you know, yeah, well, everybody's to blame, the media's to blame, but they didn't actually put themselves right in the center of the blame. They were saying Fox News was to blame.
But they are all
and
media.
And MSNBC.
But they are all media.
I know they are.
Now they're like
Fingers.
that. They're on a round table
Pointing the finger.
pointing the finger at each other.
Right, but actually they had one guest on that came up and said, what are you talking about? We're all to blame. We're all to blame. So,
I say the same. That's my idea. We are
Anyway.
all to blame. at
anyway,
this point.
let's touch on the bomber, Cesar Sayok. Let's touch on him for a second. I don't want to politicize anybody, but this gentleman, his motive was evidently he was a registered Republican. He you know, saw Trump being bashed in the media, and in his twisted, deranged mind,
Right.
he thought he was going to help the
To
president.
be the savior of the United States.
Well, of the president, because and so that's why he allegedly sent all these bombs to all these different
people who
Democratic
criticize the
leaders.
president.
Yeah, pretty much was critical of the president, and a lot of people said he was this. He's a right wing. They said it was domestic terrorism, which I agree with. That is domestic terrorism. The shooting at the synagogue yesterday, that 11 people lost their life, was not domestic terrorism. That was a true hate crime. And I had another news outlet that mislabeled that one. So I just want to get that straight. That yesterday and the one in Kentucky on Wednesday, they were hate crimes. The gentleman that sent the bombs out in the
But,
mail
see-
was a domestic terrorist.
This,
So I just wanted to straighten that
see,
out.
at this point, I'm not so sure what's what. because
Well,
he never,
I'm going to give you the
he,
definition.
none of, hold on, excuse me, none of the bombs exploded. And the FBI has been saying here and there that they were not meant to explode, just to scare.
Okay. But
And
But what is the
when they arrested him, he said, the guy said that, I never meant to kill anybody, just to scare.
well,
And the FBI, from their labs, they haven't seen anything that say it would explode.
okay.
That's what I have seen from the news.
But anyway, let me give you a
So-called
definition.
fake
Okay.
news.
A domestic terrorist targets people from many races,
Yeah.
many cultures.
Mhm.
Basically wants to create fear and
Create
and
fear.
instill it. Where a hate crime,
But that's what the guy said
But-
when he was arrested. I just want
but the
to
hate
create
crime,
fear.
but the hate crime is a difference.
That's the key.
targets one specific
You kill,
group of people.
and you kill.
Right. That's a hate crime.
The guy in Florida, he hasn't killed anybody.
Except himself now.
Well,
They're going to put him in prison. And he's
but the
done.
rest of it is done.
Right.
He's
Right.
done.
But
But
thank,
no.
thank God he didn't kill anybody. Thank God. Thank
Right,
God.
thank God.
Thank God.
I agree
But-
with you.
but-
Jamie, we are agreeing too much.
I know, but that may change. That may change. I may have to put the mask on for the next one.
What next?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, and to get to this point now, Louis, where did the country go from here? How are we going to get people back together? How can we stop the divide in this country
We had,
and the hate?
first of all, do you know who can change that to me?
Who?
Trump.
I agree.
He has to stop doing that because when he, on his so-called campaign trail, I don't remember what state, when the situation happened with, no, they arrested the so-called bomber guy, Anna Bomber, the second one. He said what he should have said, which he did it as a president. But then, here we come, stirring up the pot. He said, I'm going to go to Washington, I'm going to dry out the swamp. The swamp is growing. He's stirring it up.
Okay. Well, so what
With
about what he
hatred.
said? What?
He has to stop his ways.
Okay. They have a.
Because, believe me, once he tones down, the media is going to tone down. People are not...
I'm not convinced of that.
I am.
I'm not convinced the
Because-
media is going to tone down
Listen.
only because they.
It happens between us.
This is their money maker. Trump is their money maker. Trump has brought him back from the dead. They were.
They were making money. Now they're making more.
Wow, that's what they wanted to do all along.
Well, it's not my fault. Everybody's greedy in the United States.
Not mine either, but unfortunately, that's what we're at in this society.
But how many times between you and me, right here, off the cameras, I say something, or you say something, I get mad.
Yeah, and you walk out.
I walk out
Okay.
because I don't want to deal with that, but I don't want in my heart to destroy our relationship and friendship
I understand.
for just a sentence.
Well, or a paragraph.
Or a paragraph. Normally it's a sentence. Just a little sentence. No. It
Well-
things up.
Well, I notice it doesn't take much.
Not to me.
No, because
No.
you're set in your ways.
I
And
keep
I'm set in
saying,
my ways too.
listen, I keep saying you can't teach an old dog new tricks. It's the same thing with Trump. He's my age. We are set. You are still not that set.
Oh, I'm set. I'm set.
You are too young for that.
Oh, no. But anyway, let's go back to the topic at hand. Okay? Now, what do we do in this country after the elections?
I keep telling you,
Okay? So what do you think is going
the
to happen
president
after...
has to calm down the way he talks to
You
the
talk about
nation.
the rhetoric?
He has to stop it.
He has to stop tweeting, too, at 3 o'clock in the morning.
I heard that his wife tried to get the phone.
Melania,
she,
yeah.
she couldn't get it.
No, well, I heard he's got 9 phones anyway, so... And that was another story this week that some fake news saying that Donald Trump, the Chinese and the Russians are hacked into his iPhones. So
Oh yeah, I heard that.
oh, I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know. I think they just take it and throw it against the wall and see if it sticks. So anyway, and it's usually crap too, a handful of crap. But at this point, I think our country's at a crossroads. We are at a major fork in the road. So which path are we going to take? Are we going to
I hope it doesn't speed up the fall of the United States.
Because right now we're a nation divided.
Completely.
It's just like the Civil War all over again. You got the North and the South. Here you got the left and the right. And that's what happened. That's what happened in the Civil War. So at this
I'm
point,
very much worried about this.
so
We
that,
gotta find a way to stop it. It doesn't matter if you're a Democrat or you are a Republican.
oh, it's hard for you to say that word, isn't it? Republican.
I always forget. It's easy to say GOP.
Yeah.
But I don't know why. But we have to. No, I have nothing against. As I saw this morning.
We're not. See, that's the difference here on Garage Door Politics with our podcast. Okay, we have differences of opinions, you know, and
But we
and
don't
voice
hate
them.
each other.
But we don't hate each other, and I'm not going to put a bomb in his mailbox, or I'm not going to go over with an AK-47 and shoot his house up. No, just because we have a difference of opinion. So that's what boggles my mind. That's happening
What
right
is going
now.
on right now?
And I believe, I blame the president for his rhetoric, and he needs to tone it down. But also, too, the media, all mainstream media, all off-stream media,
Greg.
all dark media,
Greg,
amplifies
once
everything.
Trump is toned down, the media
You know what?
will not have much to go against.
That remains,
That's
remains to be seen.
you're
I'm going to
right.
take your that remains to be
Yeah,
seen.
no, me too. It's like, what is going on? What is going to happen in November the 6th? Remains to be seen. Nobody knows.
We're going to have an
Nobody
election.
knows.
We're going to have an election like
Yeah,
we
but
always have.
nobody. See, but those stirred up. We never had a midterm election the way it has been now.
So what do you think? You think
I don't know.
You think something else is going to happen this next week? God forbid. You think something else is going to happen?
No.
Copycat? Maybe a copycat?
Of what?
A copycat of whatever happened this week. You think we're going to have a copycat?
Now goes. Remains to be seen.
Well, anyway.
Hey, what the heck do you expect me to say? You want me? I already said I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know what the heck is going to happen. Everything is so damn divided that even the popes, they can't figure what the heck is going on. Yeah, what the heck can we say?
Anyway,
I keep
This
saying we don't have the sources. Our source is what we see on TV and try to say something here and there about what we see on TV. Unless you have source that I don't.
Well, I have sources, and I
Okay.
can't divulge them. But anyway, to the point here that yes, we need, as a country, we need to come back together here. You know, the world is laughing at us. You know, they're not crying for us; they're laughing at us
They
because,
love it.
especially Putin.
All he had.
Yeah,
And that,
and that's another story that
got
came out.
Yeah.
Another story that came out. The Russians are still meddling. There's evidence.
Now, as I have seen, the Russians, the Chinese are learning from Russians and Iran.
The Iranians, yes. That was the story that came out. That they're still trying to meddle in the elections, even though
They are
Google
all
and
learning from.
Facebook, Facebook took down how many fake accounts? Iranian accounts? Did you see that?
35,000.
A lot. Iranian accounts. Fake
That's
accounts.
just Iranian. No, they got from some other country. They have been able to shut down some of the Russian accounts.
But not all.
They are very good on deceit.
So
They deceive.
So
So
that-
it's difficult to
So
catch
that's
them.
all back now. Everything is coming full circle now. Even with all the, and I consider Facebook a media outlet. I consider Twitter a media outlet. I consider Instagram. All these applications are all media outlets.
But see, the problem is,
Besides CNN, NBC,
This
CBS,
it's a
ABC.
different situation. We have MS, NBS, NBC, CNN. They are all the alikes. They are the sources. They are the ones who get things and they put in the air. They broadcast. Doesn't matter if it's through the air or through the cable. Now, when you talk about Facebook, Twitter, and what's the other one?
Instagram. There's a lot of them out there.
Yeah. They didn't come up and started out as a political situation.
But it's morphed into it.
Not because they didn't even expect. The problems we are having is, now, like Zuckerberg and the others that I don't even know their names, the idea was, let's have this so people can communicate in an easy way. They had a good idea. The problem is,
People changed it.
people change it.
Right.
Now, what was a good idea has become rotten. And what we are having is, those guys, they didn't expect anything like that. I wouldn't.
But how do you fix it?
That's what they are trying.
Yeah, but I don't know
No, the problem is, you can't have everybody now pointing the finger at them. It's not their fault. They set up a situation like a forum. That's what it is, a forum. That people can talk to each other. Now, if you have evil minds in Russia, like Putin, I don't even know the Chinese guy. He used to be the president. Now he has become another
He's the
emperor of China. That's another dynasty. Iran, I think those are the three major players on
pretty much.
fake
pretty much.
news, deceiving people,
Deceiving and
and trying to meddle in our election. Because I keep saying they want to destroy the Western civilization. It took us 16 to 1700 years to get to what we have. We are the civilization that we invented television, we invented computers, and all of those people just took up from us. Now they want to use our invention to destroy us. We had to stop them too.
Right, right. Anyway, get to the point here. We're at the point of our podcast where we have the shame pile. Do you have any person or thing to shame today?
Everybody.
Oh, you're going to shame everybody.
From the president
all the way down.
All the way down to the media.
Okay.
I'm not gonna shame the so-called like on Facebook, Twitter. They are trying to survive at this point with so many things that they didn't even expect to have it before.
Right. Okay, my shame this week is the Democrats and Republicans. Shaming both sides of the aisle. And I'm going to tell you why. I get these campaign ads in the mail that just clog up my mailbox. I get the stuff on the rhetoric on the TV because they pay lots of money to put these campaign ads on. Everybody is a crook. Everybody's a criminal. Every politician is this. Every politician is that on both sides of the aisle.
And we don't know how to...
That stokes the rhetoric in this country.
And we don't know how to sort it out because we don't have much of attention.
And
it's
that's
happening here with the politics in Nevada.
Yes, I agree.
The same thing that is going on in the federal stage is happening here.
It's insane. It really is.
It's insane.
It really is.
They have to figure a way to go against each other doing what they are doing.
Right. So, anyway.
That's incitement.
Anyway, it was a long podcast today, but we had a lot to talk about. Anyway, This has been Garage Door Politics with Greg and Louie, and we like to leave you with a little Halloween music. Anyway, Garage Door Politics. Okay, all right, Louie.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Have a good day.
We'll see you next
very much. See you.